Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another very early edition of Transformer Facts Friday. This is a weekly roundup show that gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. And right now, there is exactly that. So much going on that I have to keep doing these videos, and I'm going to split them all up into more bite-sized ones, again to make it easier for your viewing pleasure, hopefully. Right, we're going to kick off with something that looks a bit insane. Now, when this was first revealed, or first released, shall we say, a few years ago, I wasn't reviewing third party, so I never got a chance to see this, but for some people they may remember this. This is Devil Savior Troublemaker DX Multipack, which is the Revenge of the Fallen Devastator. Now, it looks to be absolutely huge. It says on TFW 2005 that they were big enough anyway so they can get a screen accurate thing, but what they're doing now is they're reissuing it, and they're reissuing it with a pyramid. And if that pyramid is 40 centimeters tall, then I can't even fathom at the moment how big the actual Devastator is. So they're going to be reissuing the Devastator, all 8 figures, there they all are, with a bonus pyramid. So we wait to find out exactly more information on it, but for those people who A, missed out on it before, or who B, missed out on the actual Studio Series version, it looks like you're going to be able to get your hands on one anyway. So when I find out more, I will let you know. Right, we've got more in-hand images this time of the new Transformers 1 figures. I know we've seen quite a few images of them already. This is Sentinel Prime and Bumblebee, but the reason why I've chose some of these images is because, again, they're with other figures that we've not seen already. So we've seen these, obviously, official images. I love this, considering it's a mainline figure. I think the detail on it is fantastic, and I will definitely be getting it. I do think the Prime figure looks way better. The Jet looks really good, even though it's got the exact same colour scheme as Dirge from G1. But this is, I suppose, the main reason why I've got these images. There he is, compared with some other Prime figures that have been released quite recently. If you want to see these images with loads more, they are on TFW 2005 as we speak. Okay, more great news for people attending tfnation 2024. He's been there before. I've had the pleasure of speaking to him a couple of times at tfnation and at TF UK Con. It is Jim Sorensen, and again, another fantastic addition to the huge, I suppose, UK convention, and again, an opportunity to get some autographs and chat to him if you would like to. Right, moving on. This is this a new sighting yet? Oh no, this is, I mean, talk about getting the things out early. This is a 2025 calendar for Transformers. It's been found at Evergreens in the US, and it's a 16-month calendar. It's super cheap. It's only $1.50 looking at that. And as I say, it's 16 months, and that's the only images we've got so far. But I suppose no time like the present, getting it right out there. This is some new figures that, again, have just appeared. This is new Transformers Squeezlings. They're figurines found in Canada. So they've had a few different figures since 2022. They've had authentic designs of Optimus Prime and Megatron, and these have been spotted in Canada for $5, which is about $3.67. So let me show you these. I imagine these will start showing up at B&M and TK Maxx in the UK. So I'll keep an eye out for them, and if they're as cheap as what they seem to be there, then yes, again, I'll be buying them and doing some reviews of them on this channel. Right, moving on to something that looks amazing, and I hope that this makes its way to the UK. That is the popcorn bucket that is going to be released, able for you to get when you're watching Transformers 1 in Japan. It does say there at the moment, this is via T-Formers, that it looks at the moment to be only available in Japan. I really hope that it makes its way to the UK, because since Rise of the Beasts, we had no merchandise, nothing in the cinemas. The 40th anniversary came out recently, nothing at all. So fingers crossed we'll actually get some actual T-Formers merchandise with these films. Right, this again is another figure we've got a few more images of, and even though we haven't had an official reveal, we've got more views of the, let me make sure I get this right, is the AMT-01 Rodimus, and it's the Project T-Sparks Adamus Machina. So this is the Kuru Karo Kuri Rodimus transforming figure. These images are via tformers.com if you want to see them without the reflection. So again, for those people who don't really know too much about this, it was a Kurukari model kit that was, of course, licensed by Takara, but what they've gone and done, because I imagine it must be down to popularity, they were model kits, as I said before. This is now a fully transformable figure. It's the first of its kind for them, for those particularly stylized figures. There's the alternate mode. It looks really good. As I say, we've seen so many images of it. We've seen it on display. in toy conventions and toy shows in Japan, but still no actual official any details on it. So fingers crossed we'll get some soon. Okay, I did the Magic Square review of their take on Sludge yesterday. This is via Magic Square's Weibo page. This is all new images of their take on Dinobot Slag, or Slug as he's now known. So once again, this is a third-party company. This is a Legend scale figure. It's cartoon accurate, and that's what they're going for with their Dinobots at the moment. So what it means by that is they don't look like, well, they look exactly like they fell off the cartoon screen, whereas other companies have been doing toy versions, comic versions, G2 versions, etc. This at the moment is just your standard cartoon deco, and it looks great. I've got it on pre-order. Can't wait to do a review on that as well. And speaking of which, this is Shoshi's pre-order page. You can order any of these figures here and way more. There is both New Age's Blaster and indeed their take on the Dinobot as well. There's Cyang's new train bots. We've also got, there's Fans Hobby Star Saber, Doctor Wu figures, quite a few of them. There is the Dinobot we've just seen. And of course, there's many other figures in there like Masterpiece Rhinox, Movie Masterpiece Brawl, and a few others as well. So don't forget to check that out. Today's review is going to be Overdrive from the G1 Omnibots, and I've nearly got the third-party hotspot done and various other figures as well. Lots of Doctor Wu coming up. So as always, guys, huge thanks for the support. Take care.